Hello there, Aries. I've been gone for a while, so I wanted to come in and do a quick reading for you on what's coming up this weekend. The energies for this weekend, anything that you need to know, what's on your mind, who's coming towards you, and what's the gossip. I know I've been gone for a little bit. I was on vacation. I went to New York, so it was really fun. You definitely must go if you have not been there. There's so much to do. So here we go. Aries, you need to take lead of your own life, or maybe that's what you are being focused on right now. That's what's on your mind. Maybe fighting for something that you are wanting really bad, or something that you're wanting. Maybe it could be an emotional fulfillment, fighting for something that you feel emotionally, that you think will bring you a great happiness. You have a lot of cycles that are ending, and they are meant to just close out, and you need to let them go already. Maybe there's something that you need to change. Maybe you feel out in the cold. Somebody's left you out in the cold, and you feel maybe that there is not much money coming in, and you feel like, yeah, we all feel like that at the moment. There's choices that you are looking through. There's choices that need to be made, and you are planning for them. So what is it that you are planning for, Aries? What is in your mind for this weekend? What is the most important thing in Aries' mind for this weekend? Maybe you're wanting to reconnect with somebody that you feel that is your soulmate, somebody that brings you emotional fulfillment, somebody that you feel it's a wish come true. And by all means, it can be a work situation, it can be a personal situation, it can be yourself, that you feel so connected to yourself, and you know, you take it as you see fit. But it looks to me that there is something emotionally that you have on your mind, and you are focused on something that brings you happiness, a wish come true. Maybe you have a lot of maybe Pisces or Scorpio or Cancer in your chart. But emotions is the main focal point. Emotional fulfillment, having a soulmate connection. Maybe it's something that has to do with values. Something that has to do with having to do something that's morally correct. Maybe at some point your emotions were a little out of focus. Usually for me, when the King of Cups, especially in this deck, when it comes out, I feel that it's somebody that was an emotional, maybe a wreck. You were feeling somebody else's emotions, taking in other people's opinions and emotions of what you should do. And for me, it's telling me right now, you were maybe so lost on what other people wanted you to do. And maybe what you need to do is something that is morally correct for you, something that is of value to you, or maybe having values for your own self, for your own self-worth. Because the King of Cups, especially in this deck, it soaks up everybody's emotions, but then you feel so lost because you're feeling everybody's emotions and taking in everybody's absorbing everybody's energy, that you don't know what you feel. You feel that you are feeling other people's emotions. You are feeling how they are feeling, but sometimes you just need to sit down with yourself and have a moment to fill out your own feelings, and search what it is morally correct for you, and sit there and have more value for yourself, whether it's in a religion form, it's in a it's talking about wish fulfillment. So maybe it's something that you need to know how valuable you are too. And that's what I'm picking up on. I don't know, you tell me if this is right or wrong, or that's what I'm feeling. Who is coming towards you? Somebody wants to come in with, somebody that has nostalgic memories wants to come in and communicate, wanting to communicate and having that fiery excitement of fond memories with you, or maybe you are having fond memories of somebody and you're wanting to communicate that. Maybe remembering old times and, having a laugh or whatnot. But I feel for you that you are going through a lot of emotions. And that's what I'm picking up. Is it an emotion for somebody else, or you're having emotions? You're trying to figure out what your emotions are, what your values are, and wanting to communicate that with somebody else. And just like earlier, things need to change. There's a lot of things that need to change, and you need to let go and not go back to those things. And it sounds like it's something that kept you just you felt like you were chained. Maybe it was other people that you felt restricted, or maybe there was alcohol issues, maybe, because there is a lot of cups here. You tell me, but there was something, an addiction, or maybe an addiction for somebody else, an addiction that you have of your own, that was keeping you like prisoned in, like you felt like there's no way out. But there is a way. There is ways out. You just need to change the form of thinking. You need to end those old cycles in order for you to get out of what you are going through, and maybe be a little bit more emotional. Maybe get a hold of an old friend or family member and go talk about old times and good times, and have a good positive talk with somebody. Or maybe talking to somebody about your values, and it's healing to talk about your feelings to somebody else. If you have a friend or a significant other that you feel that really gets you. But that's what I feel for you for this weekend. Focusing on emotions and maybe having more self-worth, sitting down and with yourself and getting a hold of your own feelings and grounding yourself a little bit more. Maybe going for a cup of tea or coffee, or I don't know, a drink with somebody, and having that good time for that moment being, and not thinking about the past, not thinking about the future, just having that emotional connection with somebody. messages that want to come through for Aries. Weekend messages. Yeah, you have all the tools that you need. You have everything that you need to pull through for yourself. You have everything is within you. So you need to feel strong enough. I don't know why I want to say this. You need to make sure that you are strong enough to have and the willpower to follow your dreams, your aspirations. Maybe ask that person out, or say I'm sorry. Have the because you're hoping, you're wishing that you had everything that you could to be maybe brave and have that new beginning, and making things right with somebody, or maybe with yourself too. Making things right with yourself. It all starts within. Having communication that's direct and being honest, being more logical too. Making that choice to leave things behind so you can come in with a big excited heart to what's coming. Maybe there was an argument. There was a lot of hostility, a lot of fighting with somebody. And there's judgment here. The judgment is talking about waking up to what's going on. Maybe you were just fighting with that person or that person just was fighting with you. Just to have a fight, maybe. Or, I don't know. But somebody needs to wake up to what's going on and do a little bit more research to what's going on. Maybe being single for a little bit and not arguing and being so aggressive with somebody, or vice versa, whoever. Maybe not being so aggressive with yourself and being a little bit more soft. Having the time to be able to be alone, maybe to have that time for yourself. In this deck, this woman is wanting, like, she feels everything in the world, and maybe has been around a lot of people, listening to too much, that she just wants to kind of escape within herself and hold herself. And maybe this is what you're feeling at the moment. Maybe just have that time for yourself, or maybe just go out with a friend that you have fond, feelings for, or a good friend. Maybe just, it doesn't need to be a partner or somebody that you are interested in. Just having somebody that understands you. And having emotions. And getting rid of what doesn't serve you. That's what I'm getting. So let me know what you think of your weekend reading. Make sure to hit the like, comment. I want to know if this resonates with you. And yeah. And thank you for watching my videos. I know you, Aries, Taurus, and Libra are my highest views. So I think I'm going to stick to those readings for now. And then if anybody else has any other suggestions of any other signs or any type of readings. I love to do like career readings and more like self-reading, self-help readings. But I'm here for you. So whatever you suggest, I will go ahead and try to do. I wish you a good weekend, and I hope you have a peaceful weekend, and go get a cup of coffee with somebody. Bye.